Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault, and just want to do a little behind the scenes for you today. I have a lot going on. Man, I only just got done with the filming of the This Week in Gun News, and it's a day late. Normally I get the thing done on Wednesday night or Thursday, and today was Friday at 5 o'clock. I just uploaded it for a premiere in 2 hours. So I'm running a little bit behind tonight, but I didn't want to neglect this channel either, so I'm doing a little behind the scenes. I'm just kind of packing up, waiting for this stupid computer to update, but wanted to show a couple things that I got on the table for review that are in. First off, I got another holster from Craft Custom Holsters. They make pretty good stuff. I reviewed one of their holsters. They're made in Europe. And they asked if I would review a leather holster this time. So I had them make a leather holster for my Beretta 92 Compact paddle holster outside the waistband, and even put on some monogramming. So I said, can you put on TGV? So there it is. Texas Gun Vault leather holster. I guess this back part here can be adjusted for the cant. It's a really nice holster. I can't wait to review this thing. And I also got probably the most expensive item I've ever had in for review. And that is going to be a biometric safe for guns. I guess if you want to, you can mount this in a car, somewhere in the house, under a bed. It's not a very big safe, but it has quick access. Oh, there you go, I had a cough. But anyway, I just got it. I had a little bit of an issue. One of the sides of the door kind of rubs on one side of the safe, so I had to kind of figure out why the top wasn't opening. But eventually I figured it out. It's a made in China safe, so it is what it is, but it works, okay? And I gotta say, it's actually really high quality. You get the biometric, you can use your fingerprint, and it even has Wi-Fi that you can download an app and access it from the app. It's quite interesting. It's actually really high quality, except for that one little thing where it rubs on the side of the casing, where I had a hard time getting the lid open the first time. It actually works pretty good. So yeah, so there's that. And then today I met one of my local subscribers and Patreons, David, and I've talked about him a lot. He did something I never thought he would do in his entire life, because he's like me. And I mean, he is like me in that when something comes into his collection, it never leaves. Well, I should say, I do sell a gun from time to time. But guess what? Remember that FN Five-seveN? Well, he sold it to me. The one in all flat dark earth. This is the exact same one that I reviewed, cleaned up for him, gave it back to him, and I guess he realized he had a lot of 5.7s. So I guess he divested himself of a few 5.7s and sold me this one. So this is the same one that's in that review. So for all those haters out there in that video that were like, hey, you hate on the FN, blah, 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 you're a whatever. I bought it. I told you guys I was going to. So I guess you got the one that I reviewed. So yeah, so this is really, really awesome as well. So I can add that to my collection. So maybe I should do an FN collection video. But yeah, I got the box, paperwork, extra magazine, all that kind of fun stuff. And he even threw in some ammo. 50 rounds of 5.7 FN blue tip. So that is awesome. So that's what I got going on behind the scenes. Nothing really else to talk about. I didn't talk about the ATF regulations on pistol braces in This Week in Gun News. I know a lot of people were asking me to do that and get my take on it. But I have watched a number of different YouTube channels talk about it already, and I don't think there is anything that I could say that hasn't already been said. You got the hyperbole on both sides. You got some saying it's nothing to worry about. You got some saying the world is coming to an end. You have the people that have just pretty much broken down what the regulation says. The one thing in it that I am a little bit miffed about is the fact that in the original proposed regulations, this is back in December when Trump was president, the regulation actually was going to have a stipulation that if you legally own the gun when the regulation goes into effect, it would be amnestied into the NFA. And while I don't want the regulation to go through, I've posted a comment, all that kind of stuff. You know how this is going to work. They're going to pass the regulation anyway. But the old regulation would have provided an ability for people that had these pistols to actually register them in the amnesty without a tax. But this one does not offer that. It's, you got it, you got to register it and pay the $200 Form 1 tax. So that's not good. That's the only thing I'm really miffed about. Not just for me, but for everybody else. Because as I said, I know people can be really upset about this, but let's just be honest in how the government and the ATF is going to work on this one. They're going to do it because Joe Biden's president. They don't care about the actual ramifications of what they're doing. But the one under the Trump administration, while still bad, and I'll still never forgive Trump for what he did to the Second Amendment and things like bump stocks, at least they were going to grandfather them into the NFA tax-free. But that's not going to happen. So that's it. It's a little behind the scenes Texas gun vaulting. Got a lot of stuff to do. I think I also, if you're a Patreon, go over to my Patreon page, and I have a new video up regarding what I'm going to do about the Patreon stuff and try to up my game over there. I need to make more videos that are Patreon exclusive, so I created an entirely another channel that's going to be all like unlisted videos, but if you're on Patreon, you can see them all. It helps me kind of aggregate what information goes to what site. So the Texas Gun Vault 3, but don't go over there and subscribe to it because there's not going to be any videos posted there that you'll be able to see. Everything will be unlisted. But yeah, I guess that's the only behind the scenes stuff to talk about today. Got products in, bought a new gun, finished This Week in Gun News late, and made another channel. And if you're a Patreon, go over there, give me some suggestions of what you want to see, and I really want to up my game. I know I only have like 11 or 12 Patreons, but they are my biggest fans, and they're the ones I want to cater the most time to, and I need to do a better job of that because they pay for this. Couple bucks a month, and it means so much to me. It's unbelievable that people would do that. So I got to give back. I got to give back. So there you go. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below. And as always, thanks for watching.